The first business we have in our list here is homemade soap, right? Homemade soap production, right? So the capital to start this business is 30,000 to 50,000 naira. Now, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Victor and I make videos around making money and business. And this is a particular series where we look at how you can use 50,000 naira less, right? And yes, highest 100,000 naira, but we are looking at 50,000 naira threshold businesses you can start with that amount of money without thinking too much. I've gotten to understand that a lot of people think too much when it comes to business. They have to look for big capital to start business, but the reason why I'm making this particular series is because I want to teach you guys the principles of frugality. That is the principles of starting small and then scaling up, right? So this is the episode 18 of this particular series. Good. So the capital to start this business, like I said, is 30,000 to 50,000 naira, right? You can start small. And then the materials needed to start it is soap base, right? Essential oils and then colorants. So mold and then packaging. These are other things, materials needed. Good. So other requirement is skincare ingredients knowledge. You need to have knowledge about how to make the soap. What are the ingredients to put in the soap, right? You can research. If this business is something that okay you want to venture into, then you can research, right? And you can now get to know whatsoever and everything that is needful, right? All the needful things, right? To make this a success. Good. So now basic formulation training, right? You have to know how to like get the formulation, right? The formulation. Good. So and all of these things you can go to literally go to AI. I'm just bringing it to your notice, right? I'm bringing it to your notice, so you can go to AI, tell AI, okay, AI, teach me what do I need, what are all the materials I need to make soap, to make a successful soap, right? And it's going to show you, watch videos, and yes. So that is the thing. You can also go to the market and talk to the people that are bringing in soap, right? Talk to them, how do they do this, how do you make this, what do you have to pay to get this done, right? And all of the things, right? So just this is just to educate you concerning this. So this is recommended for you if you're a stay-at-home mom. So okay, like I said, this is recommended for you, right? If you're a stay-at-home mom, right, you have time. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you have time. When you finish like preparing your meals for the family and all of this, you have time, right? Take your children to school, you have time. So you can venture into this. If you have other things that you're doing, you can also like make this as a side hustle, right? So if you're jobless, right, you don't have job, you can turn this into your job, because a lot of people are looking for job, and you keep on jumping from one place to the other, right? You can just sit down and look at and venture into, pick one of these business, look at what all of these series I have done, pick the business that best suits your present state, present predicament, right? What are the business that you can do depending on your strengths, your weaknesses, right, your availability, right, your location, you understand? Good. So you can check through this whole series. I've made different businesses, right, that you can pick from. So even if this doesn't apply to you, even if you think that you don't have like this wouldn't suit your present state, then you can pick other businesses, right, from the series. Okay, good. So you can invest in someone reliable also. If you have the resources, please, and make sure you authenticate these people you want to invest in. Please don't say Victor said I should go and invest in people, and these people go and disappoint you, and then you now come and say it's because I took advice from Victor. Please authenticate people. This is a disclaimer. Good. So if you are a student too, you can also do it after your lectures. You have a lot of time, right? Instead of just sitting down and be chatting with friends up and down, you can just allocate certain time to learn how to do these things, and then you can now put it out, make your brand, right? Like this is your brand soap and stuff. Like even if you don't want to sell it to, let's say, your close friends or people that you think, since they've seen you finish, you can take it out. You can just brand this like and take it out. Like you can introduce it to your lecturers, you can introduce, you can be very smart, take it to church, right? Introduce it to church people, you understand? Take it to orphanage babies homes, right? Like but if you take it to orphanage babies homes, they'll require like you get your um documents for product, because there are certain documents you have when you want to take out certain things like soap, food, and all of these things to like governmental or non-governmental organizations and stuff like that, because you understand they have to make sure, they have to authenticate that your product will harm people, right? So you can start it, you can just start small, you understand? So good. So students, You can do that. As a worker, you can also do it and then take it to workplace, introduce it to your workplace, right? You see, one thing that people don't understand is that you can do this and then add it to whatsoever you're doing. So let's say you're going to work, you can just make the soup and then take it to work, right? You can take it to work. Like, you can just add it to whatsoever business you're doing. You can just add it. It's just so simple, right? Eh, don't think too much about it, because please, you have to like add a lot of things when you want to make money, right? You want to increase your incomes and stuff, so you have to consider all of these things. So that is it for the first business. Please, if you're getting value from this video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with 5 friends. Please share with 5 friends, share with especially the people that always used to beg you for money, always come to collect loan and stuff. Show them that they can start setting small businesses. They can start setting small businesses, right? Good, so that you guys will grow together. It's just the way it is. Good. So that is it for this and also this particular PDF, right, has access to all of these businesses. So if you have not watched this, the whole videos, the whole series, you have not followed it, please, you can get access to this particular PDF. Link is going to be under the description of this video, right? Good. So moving on to the next business. So we have come into the next category, which is agriculture and farm business, right? Good. So now the first business under this category is snail farming, right? Snail farming. Now this is location based. This is very location based, because where I am, I don't think people farm snails, because people don't even eat snails, right? But depending on where you're going to be watching this video, if your location permits you, this is something you can also venture into. Please get information, be informed, get information, understand the principles before you venture into any business. Have a level of knowledge, right, before you invest in anything. Please, you see, one thing about business is you have to understand that the your level of success, it is equivalent to your level of knowledge towards that business. Whatsoever investment you want to do in this life, your level of knowledge is in direct proportion to the possibility of success in whatsoever you want to venture into. So please gather enough knowledge, but make sure that when you gather enough knowledge, don't just go into the beginner hell. We call it beginner hell. Like, you like to analyze, you like to criticize, and you just keep on moving in circles. Please always make sure you have execution plan. So let's say if you want to get knowledge about the business, right? Let's say snail farming business. As you're getting knowledge about it, right, be saving money. That means you have the mind to execute. Not that you just waste time trying to get knowledge, and you end up just procrastinating and end up not doing. Please, good. So there's a thin line between trying to get information and then procrastination land. You understand? So please don't overthink things. Get the necessary information. Meet people. Get orientation. Get counseling. Get consultancy, right, from people that are already expert in this thing. Pay the price. If they say you should pay amount and get consultancy if you've set your mind to this particular business. So you can start this business with capital like 20,000 to 50,000, right? This is the threshold. And then materials needed obviously is snail stocks, right? And then breeders, right? So brood box and moist soil and feeding materials and stuff, vegetables. I think snail is a very, very easy business when it comes to let's say agriculture and let's say farm rearing, like animals. And yeah, like, I don't even know what to put snail under, but you understand, of farm rearing animals and stuff. I think snail is one of the most easiest. It's one of the most easiest because snail, fe- they feed on anything, right? So you can just pour waste for them, right? Vegetables, tomatoes, like, so that is the thing, right? Well, because the time I was researching on this, and I got to understand that snail business is kind of very, very, at least, easy compared to the rest of the livestock businesses that are out there. Good. So other requirement is knowledge of snail farming, like I told you, knowledge of snail farming, good location, right? Humid environment. Good. So this is something that you can venture into as a snail business. I told you, when you want to start marketing, look for places that people know you, like you, and trust you, because that is where people buy from you. People need to know you, like you, and trust you before they buy from you. Good. So go to church where people know you, go to schools, go to mosques, right, where people just know you, and then introduce your business to them. And also post on your social media handles. You keep on posting pictures on your social media handles, pictures and videos and memes that don't add any value to you, neither do they add any value to anybody, right? So post things that will add value to you and add value to people. You understand? So starting up a business and posting it add values to you and add values to people. Good. So utilize your social media handles. And then recommended for you if you're stay at home mom, good, you have time. If you're jobless, turn it to be your main job. You can invest in someone reliable. And then if you're a worker, right, you can maybe start it at home and then go to your workplace and then introduce it to people, tell people that this is what you do, and they can patronize you from there. Good. So this is it for this particular series, for this particular episode, and see you in the next episode. Don't forget, like the video, share it with 5 friends or even more than 5 friends. Share with your family, your friends, share with those people that always ask you for money, share with your enemies, right? Because you see, the thing is, people need to get doing, people need to start doing something. That is the only way you can grow the economy, you can grow your country, right? When people do things, you understand, when people venture into things, good. So see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, if you need the PDF, link is going to be under the description of this video. Peace and love. Bye for now.